Hey guys, Saesh here from Talking Phones, and today we are reviewing the Nokia 6.1 Plus. Now, the Nokia 6.1 Plus is the Android 1 version of Nokia's devices, which means it comes with vanilla Android out of the box, so that you have no skins on top, unlike other OEMs. And even Nokia sometimes does have a bit of skin on it, but this one doesn't. So once we unboxed the phone was running Android 8 Oreo, but soon as we started our review, we got the update for Android 9 Pie. So most of the video review is basically done on the Android 9 software. Talking about the finishing of the phone, the Nokia 6.1 Plus actually looks like a really well-made device. Even from the corners, even the frame of it has a very nice grip to it. The back is glass, so looks very prestige, looks very high end, doesn't look like a budget phone at all, which is actually a great thing. It is not too big also, so it's 5.8, but of course, if for some people who like big displays, then this phone might not be it, but still it's a good size to have. And for people who don't like very big phones. Now personally, I'm used to using bigger phones, so sometimes my finger doesn't go directly to the fingerprint sensor at the back. It goes a bit above, but of course that's getting used to it, and of course you will the more you use the device. So guys, now coming to the phone, the Nokia 6.1 Plus is basically the bigger version of the Nokia 6, which came earlier this year. From the display point of view, the Nokia 6.1 houses an IPS LCD display, which is 5.8 inches, which is very close to 6 inches, with a resolution of 1080 by 2280. Of course, the front of the display is protected by Gorilla Glass. I think the back is as well, considering the back of the device is also glass. But I would recommend just get yourself a back cover or a debrand skin, whichever you can find. On the power front, the Nokia 6.1 Plus houses a 636 Snapdragon processor, which is of course a 1.8 octa-core processor with an Adreno 509 GPU. From the memory front, the Nokia 6.1 has a 64 GB internal memory with 4 GB of RAM. Looking at the cameras of the phone, the Nokia 6.1 Plus comes with a dual camera setup at the back with a 60 megapixel and a 5 megapixel camera. The cameras are capable of taking videos in 2K at 30 frames per second, and they can also take videos at 1080 at 30 frames per second. The phones come with gyro of electric image stabilization, which is not as good as optical image stabilization, but still it actually works rather than having nothing in it. From the selfie front, the phone has a 60 megapixel shooter, which can also record video in 1080p at 30 frames per second as well. The Nokia 6.1 also comes with Bluetooth 5.0, which helps you connect the device to multiple devices like a Bluetooth speaker or Bluetooth headphones, or even in your car. From the charging point of view, the Nokia 6.1 Plus has a USB Type-C port, which is great because it allows for fast charging. And the one thing which the Nokia 6.1 Plus has, which the predecessor didn't, was that it can support USB on the go. So that means that you can just connect your USB into the phone directly without having to attach it to a PC or a computer or a Mac, whatever. And you can transfer your files from your phone to a USB device or vice versa very easily. The battery front of this device is a 3060 milliamp battery, though this is clearly not the strongest battery out of all the budget phones these days, but it is enough to last you almost 18 to 20 hours. So guys, so we did a lot of camera testing for the device, and when I mean lot, I actually mean a lot of pictures. We took a lot of pictures during the day, we took a lot of pictures during the night. We utilized the macro shots as well in low light photography, as well as during bright daylight as well. The camera, to be honest, has performed very well, better than expectation, but Nokia has always been very good with cameras since the days it was linking itself with Zeiss. But this phone though does not come with the Zeiss lens. Nokia has its own camera setup, but the cameras actually perform very well, especially during the daytime, and even the nighttime shots also have been pretty good. The colors are actually very vibrant, and this is mainly because of the processing power also in it. So that's why so Nokia has actually optimized the cameras pretty well. So we've also used the buttery feature, which is a Nokia exclusive, which basically means that you can utilize your front camera and the back camera simultaneously. So guys, we wanted to test out how the speakers of Nokia devices are, and Nokia has always been a great manufacturer of speakers in phones as well. So just testing out the phone sound. You can see that, guys, the sound is actually pretty good with if it's any sort of tunes as well. Of course, if you're watching YouTube and you have a great display to view YouTube on, you would like it to have good sound as well. So just let's see how it performs when you open YouTube. So we had some music. So one is this. Let's put it over here. So guys, the phone was able to basically perform very well in the sound department as well, which is a great thing for any person who is looking for a phone with good speakers and you can't use your headphones. So the speakers won't let you down in most cases, either even if you're playing games or if you're watching Netflix or YouTube. So guys, we wanted to test out some games, of course, which is very important for most of you, that if a phone, or especially a budget phone you buy, is able to run a very high-end AAA graphics game. So for that, we had Hitman Sniper. We tried it on Hitman Sniper. Here you can see that all the graphics settings are at high because of the Qualcomm Snapdragon 636. The graphics are actually high, supports full graphics. The game is actually a paid game, and it's one of the ones which are top rated ones. But right now there's a Black Friday deal. If anybody is interested, you can get this for free. So guys, you can see that I'll just increase the brightness a bit. So guys, you can see that the game performs quite well. It is quite smooth, and you can see that there's so much to do, and the graphics are actually pretty good. So you can maybe shoot this, and you can kill this guy as well. So this is your target, so you called him over here, and then so you can see, guys, that the game actually performs really well. The graphics are actually quite high. So here, for example, you have slow motion. So yeah, guys, so the Nokia 6.1 Plus is able to run pretty much most of the high in games right now. PUBG, Asphalt, all of those will run very smoothly on this. PUBG, it will be better for your battery though if you use lower settings for PUBG though, maybe at a medium. So of course your battery won't drain out that fast. So yeah, even on the game front, the phone does pretty well. So guys, looking at the software of this device, the Nokia 6.1 Plus is the first device we've used which has received Android 9, which is Pie. Because the Nokia 6.1 Plus is a Android 1 device, that means that it will receive updates as quick as the Google Pixel devices themselves. So just a brief recap of what the Android 9 Pie is all about. So first and foremost, you can see that the look of the device has changed quite a bit. You can see that the phone's UI has changed. So for example, you can see that there is a small icon over here. So if you just swipe up here, you can see all the recent tabs, and if you swipe it full, you can unlock your apps. So this is the app drawer. Of course, in the notification menu, you have this new black accent with blue, which I really like. And so of course the settings have changed, and if you go in settings menu, you can see that there's a new layout. Here there are quick suggestions on top, and of course you have the search settings over here, so you can get into whatever settings you want. So what other things you get with Android 9 is adaptive battery. Adaptive battery is basically an AI operated system which helps the phone decide what apps actually require more battery, and according to that it gives the battery gives the power to those apps, and which helps you maintain a long battery life. Other than that, if you go in systems about phone, here you can see that this phone is running Android version 9, and so of course when you go in settings, here you see, or you open any menu, you get a back button over here. So realize there's no recent or switching tab button here, so for that you need to push up. Now of course it takes a bit of getting used to, but soon as you start using it, it's fine. Of course the Google cards return in this, so you just swipe and the Google cards come. Of course in the power menu also has changed. So when you hold the power button, including now the power off and the restart button, you get a screenshot mode as well. So you can just click on it and you can grab a screenshot of whatever things you want. So guys, this is the adaptive brightness. This basically is a setting which automatically adjusts your brightness according to the usage and the background environment and what activities you are doing on the phone. Of course, this helps you have a longer battery time, and it also adjusts automatically so that you don't strain your eyes, which is a really cool feature to use. So of course, tap to wake. So tap and you can get the always on feature over here. So that comes back again, you get the battery percentage here, and you get it if you have any notifications, they pop up here as well. So guys, thank you for watching. This was the review for the Nokia 6.1 Plus, and hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you really liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. Thank you for watching guys. Until next time, bye bye, take care.